Hey folks, Matt here at Big Red Liquors, and I am live today back with some just good old traditional bourbon. And today I've got our 2019 personal selection of Woodford Reserve. There's our name right on the label. So Woodford doesn't really do a single barrel program per se. They do these personal selections, believing I think that when you combine a couple of different special barrels, and these are really the kind of the honey barrels that are culled from the regular Woodford Reserve warehouses, that you get a better representation of what the brand is capable of versus just a pure single barrel program where you can have some one-offs that vary a lot of different ways. And there's probably arguments to be made both ways of which one is better or which one bourbon nerds prefer. But these personal selections, I've always thought, again, they're pulling some of the honey barrels out of the Woodford stocks. So whichever ones you combine, it's going to turn out really well. And in this particular case, what we've got is a combination of flavor profiles, super tropical fruit, which manifests itself on the nose, particularly banana. And that may have, that may just be like a Brown Forman yeast thing. I don't know. I mean, I certainly get it with Jack Daniels. Obviously, they're using a different yeast strain for Woodford Reserve, but there's always that little DNA note there somewhere, I think. But and then a spicy, more leather-driven, more kind of herbaceous barrel that you really get on the palate. So there it is, that kind of classic Shively city bourbon profile. A little touch of brown sugar, definitely the banana note. You get a little touch of the leather on the nose as well. Let's sip it. Wow. There's kind of the mid-palate leather, touch of spice, a kind of herbaceousness sort of flows back and forth from the finish back to the tip of the tongue. It's sweet, but it's more herb, spice, tropical fruit, I think, in this particular case for this selection. But it's also really balanced, so it's got the vanilla toffee character to it as well. So this is just really, it's about as old school, kind of traditional as I think you could get. So pretty much every house in Louisville has a wet bar in it, and if you were going to have anything on that wet bar, it should start and end with a liter of privately selected Woodford Reserve. And cheers always to the Brown Forman folks for making some fantastic whiskeys, this being one of them.